sweet lark, my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the Herald keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No.
Yes.
Bad luck. But don't despair, for we have plenty of time. If a new princess is not found in the next few months, I will go myself and find one. I do not deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling.
My love.
Do you remember the royal jousting with Sunday when you won those spurs?
Of course.
When you were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and everyone agreed that you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you may someday become Lord Chamberlain or even Prime Minister.
I don't know about Prime Minister.
Do you remember the picnic we all had later on the green sward with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes.
And you and I wandered away from the others to climb the hill and watch the sun go down.
Yes.
And a lark was singing in the trees, and you said that you would remember that moment forever, because the lark song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Larkin, yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So, you see, a princess for Dauntless must be found in soon, or I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, Harry, I'm so worried this could ruin you, and you'd never be Prime Minister or anything. Just say the word, and I'll go away now. I'll go somewhere far away where they'll never find me. Just say the word.
No, you'll stay here. Why should we all suffer all of our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
None of us are perfect. Everything's gonna be alright. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't. Because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know I don't belong, and furthermore, I shan't belong to anyone but you. In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of our son to be forever ending. Love is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand.
In a velvet gown, I'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little while.
You have any idea how soon my
November.
November?
My time is at a premium, for soon the world will see me a maternal bride to be. I know I mustn't worry, Harry, still I wish you'd hurry, Harry. Harry, marry me.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of our son to be forever ending. Love is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. I can see it all down to every small detail, so I wish you'd look around until you found a castle in the neighborhood for sale. quest of perilous labor, I wish to search for a true princess, one of royal blood, one who will be able to pass you, your majesty, and the Queen Prince Douglas.
No. Mama? No. We've been through all the eligible girls in all the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We'll simply have to wait until their little sisters grow up, and that will take years.
But madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains.
Over the mountain?
Across the Badlands.
Across the Badlands?
And through the beautiful swampland with the beautiful swamp lily grows.
Into the swampland? Are you out of your mind?
Let him go, Mama. Let him go.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
Do you know what the weather is like there?
Mama, please.
Do you know how damp and foggy and wet and humid and oppressive?
Mama. Let Sir Harry try. For me.
All right. Go ahead. It's your sinuses.
Hooray!
No! Come along, Douglas! You've missed your cocoa!
Good luck, Harry. Good luck. Don't be afraid, little Larkin. I'll bring back a princess who is not only a real princess, but one who will be able to pass the Queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be waiting for you.
We?
You know. And where this?
Next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while I will see your smile on the face of our son to be forever hand in hand is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand.
In a velvet gown, I'll be coming down the
aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the wait is only been a little while.
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Luck had all but given up hope that he would find a true princess. Then one sunny morning, in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadow, a guard in the North Round Tower spied 2 distant figures at a full gallop. The alarm was spread.
Sir Harry is back. Sir Harry is back with the new princess.
Now, how did that go on the story again? On a stormy night to the castle dark in the house the lights have been blazing. That, of course, is utterly untrue. It didn't storm that night. In fact, it wasn't even night, and the princess only looked as though she'd come in from the storm.
Actually, I swam. Hey, Mr. Turtle. What's that? Okay. Actually, I swam the moat. Oh, but never mind. There's a nice draft right here. I'll be dry in no time.
Look, Mama, she's all wet.
You swam the moat?
Try to stop her. She wouldn't wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat.
She seemed determined to arrive as soon as possible.
We had to get a rope to pull her out.
You swam the moat. All right, I was a little anxious.